the past Patriot Medal recipients who are present here tonight. I ask you to come forward as your name is called and to line up in the front of the room here to greet our new recipients. John Anderson, Leslie Anderson, Larry Casey, Bob Cohen, Mike Conley, Wayne Porges, Ray Cox, Joe Dooley, John Greer, Alan Hinshaw, T.L. Holden, Tom Jackson, Jim Kuykendall, Tom Lawrence, Sam Massey, Edmund McKinley, Charles McLemore, Art Mumford, Mel Bowler, Greg Petty, Bruce Pickett, Jerry Pinkerton, Frank Rohrbauer, Stephen Rohrbauer, Blair Rudy, Bill Suckle, Larry Stevens, Don Stone, Ron Turner, Tom Van Fossen, Chuck Wagner, Ron Walsick, do we miss any Patriot Award recipients? Okay, Nathan White. I said Charles' name.
Sure.
Okay. Ben Pollard. Thank you, Ben. In a bigger room. Any others? The recipients of the Patriot Medal for 2023 are Thomas E. Carswell, Jr., Hill Country Chapter, joined SAR in 2009, has served as Chapter Secretary multiple terms, Treasurer, Vice President, and President, active member of the Color Guard 10 plus years. Kevin, sorry, Tom.
Start down there and go this way.
Our next recipient is Kevin L. Cantor of the San Antonio chapter. He joined SAR in 2015. In 2017, he served as conference registrar for the 2017 annual conference hosted by the San Antonio chapter. He has served as chapter treasurer for 2 years, first vice president and president. As chapter president, he assured the chapter continued to meet using Zoom for executive committee and chapter meetings before moving back to face-to-face meetings. After the COVID year, the chapter embarked on chapter trademark. While researching this project, he continued the initiatives to recognize SAR patriots who had passed and interned in the San Antonio area. He served as district vice president for District 9 encompassing South Texas and is serving as a state chaplain for 2022 to present, and continues to be an active minister with the spiritual needs of the organization. Permanent deacon of the Catholic faith for 27 years, ordained in the Chicago Archdiocese and now serving in the San Antonio Archdiocese. Kevin, please come up. Our next recipient is Jerry W. Pinkerton of the Dallas chapter. Jerry joined SAR in 2012. He served as the Dallas chapter registrar, or assistant registrar since 2015, and trained assistants Gary Brown, who became inland registrar, and Mark Morgan, the current Dallas chapter registrar. As the Texas inland registrar or assistant, he has processed and submitted to the national 350 regular, junior, and memorial or supplemental applications since September 1st, 2021. He served as chairman of the Texas Audit Committee since April 1st, 2022, a member of the Dallas Chapter Color Guard since 2014, and served several presentations to various SAR chapters with Tom Van Boston entitled A Tale of Two Patriots. We each have Patriot ancestors that served under General Washington at the battles of Brandywine, Germantown, and Monmouth Courthouse in 1777 and 1778. We'll let them tell their story and tale. His Patriot ancestor was the 3rd North Carolina Regiment, and Tom's was the Pennsylvania Militia. George Washington Fellow, and also a Liberty Medal with 4 oak leaf clusters. Jerry, please come up. Our next recipient is Robert David Smith of the Hill Country chapter. Robert's not here today, but he joined SAR in 1989, served as chapter chaplain, vice president for 2 terms, and president. Currently serving as district vice president for District 3. Let's congratulate Dr. Robert David Smith of the Hill Country chapter. Our next compatriot is Chuck, or Charles Robert Wagner of the Paul Carrington chapter. Chuck joined SAR in 2014. He served in numerous chapter office positions, including Sergeant at Arms, First Vice President, President, and Genealogist of the Paul Carrington chapter. He's been the first line sponsor on more than 150 SAR applications, combined with other applications supplemental. He's played a part in submitting more than 200 new member and supplemental applications. He undertook a project to reach out to 350 drop members of the Paul Carrington chapter to encourage them to renew their membership. Unfortunately, he has identified 93 members who had passed away. He became the Texas Society's Postal Registrar in 2022. Thank you, Chuck. Our next recipient is Rodney Weems. He's a Lieutenant Colonel in the U.S. Air Force, retired, Cradle of Texas chapter. Sorry. He's been with the SAR since 2016 and served as chapter president, 2 terms as vice president and also secretary. He has served as chairman of the Community Outreach and Education Committee from 2017 to present. He's active in recruiting youth contestant participants in many contests and presenting numerous JROTC awards and other SAR awards. He served on the City Council for Sweeney 2 years as council member. He served as the mayor of Sweeney for 3 years. So congratulate Rodney Williams. We offer our heartfelt congratulations to our 2023 class of Patriot Medal recipients. Let's give them a round of applause.